Welcome to the FBAA's Top Broker Podcast for mortgage brokers looking to take their business to the next level with your host, Joshua Vecchio.
And back with us again is Kirsty Dunphey. She's based in Tasmania and a multi-award winning broker, including the FBAA Broker of the Year. In this episode, we're going to look at why real estate agents refer and what you can do to motivate them. So let's jump in. Kirsty, welcome back.
Thank you again for having me.
So you were a real estate agent for 20 years. Is this right?
I know. I started at birth, obviously, very, very young. No, I started at 15 years of age working in a real estate agency after school, and then it's like a cult. It was hard for me to get out of. I went away, did uni, but then ended up coming back to real estate, and it ended up being, a big love of my life. So 20 years on the tools in real estate.
So now you're a mortgage broker. How has this helped you in your business?
I wasn't sure it would help me as much as it has, actually, especially in my local area. There's about 20 different real estate agencies here. I was in competition with every single one of them when I was in business. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's unlikely that these guys are ever going to refer to me because I was their competition. And yet all I did was sat down and thought, okay, when I was selling real estate, what were my pain points as far as the finance process went? And it came down to, I just never knew what was going on. If I was going to get a request for an extension, it came through at the very last minute. If the finance was approved, I found out I was always the last one to know. I never got to be that person that gave my client the heads up. And so I just have tweaked our process around what I would have wanted to know as a real estate agent. So right through, as soon as we get the file and the contracts there, we introduce ourselves to the real estate agent. Not a lot of brokers even have that in their process, and certainly not many banks will have that in their process, just so that real estate agent has a contact person so that they know who's actually handling the file. We also at that stage let them know if it looks like the valuer is going to be required to go on site or if it's going to be an automated valuation, just again so that they can keep their vendor up to date. Because you've got to put yourself in the position of that real estate agent. They have a seller of that home who is desperately waiting, if there's a finance clause, to know, is that finance going to be approved? And so, they're just sitting there and they're waiting, and the real estate agent doesn't have anything to tell them unless you or the client is updating them. So we just drip feed the information to the client to the real estate agent, just so that they can update their client. And that's, probably been the easiest way for us to win over real estate.